An introductory video to CNC plasma cutting. How to cut 1-inch steel. The two-dimensional AutoCAD drawing will represent the part that's going to be cut out on the machine and will be cut on 1-inch thick plate. After we have the two-dimensional drawing, we have to transfer that file over to some cutting machine software. Basically take the AutoCAD drawing and convert it over to machine language that the CNC controller on the cutting machine can understand. Information that's put into the CNC file will include information such as the feed rate, kerf, parameters that affect the plasma cutting, as well as strategies as to how we will cut the part, including things like chain cutting. If we had an oxy-fuel or a laser, there might be common line cutting being done here. The arrangement of the pieces on the plate, a nest. This is only going to be 2 pieces, but we might have hundreds of different pieces being cut on this plate, small parts and big parts, and parts nested inside of each other. So many of those things will be done within the software here. We also have to look at what kind of plasma do we have. Do we have a conventional plasma, or do we have a high density type plasma? These types of differences will allow us to determine the kind of quality we're going to get. So there's many things that we look at before we actually get into the cutting process. Once we're out by the machine, basically loading the machine file in so that it's ready to cut, and preparing the plate to be cut is the most important to the operator. This part's a fairly large part. Only 2 of these pieces can fit on a sheet that's 8 foot by 20 foot long. It is 1-inch thick material, so you'll want to have a table that's designed to handle that capacity. You'll have to have a plasma that's designed to handle the capacity. In this case, both of these tables are going to be water tables where the water is slightly below the bottom of the plate. The plate's not submerged. The alternative can be a dry table where there's a downdraft table where the fumes are suctioned out through zones or through an area to be delivered to a fume collecting system and cleaned, and the air returned back into the shop. This is a fairly large part. The operator takes the part, puts it into a storage rack for use with the factory later.